There is something I need you to understand, beloved, something so vital, so transformative, that once you see it, you will never again look at your life the same way. You have called things coincidence. You have called them accident. You have called them random, as if your existence is a product of chance, as if the twists and turns of your life were just the chaotic play of fate. But I, Archangel Michael, tell you now with the weight of heaven behind these words, you are not an accident. You are not randomness wrapped in human form. You are not coincidence wearing the mask of life. You, beloved, are prophecy in motion. Every breath you take echoes promises spoken before the dawn of time. Every heartbeat resounds with the rhythm of declarations made in the courts of heaven. Every step you walk follows a path traced long ago by the hand of the Almighty Himself. You feel it, don't you? In the quiet moments, when everything else fades, you've sensed it. A whisper deep inside, older than memory, stronger than circumstance. A knowing without explanation. A fire that refuses to die, no matter how many storms have tried to smother it. That fire is the evidence of the prophecy you carry. Type 1111 if you feel that fire stirring even now. If you know this message finds you at the perfect moment. Listen carefully. Before you ever spoke your first word, heaven had already spoken over you. Before you ever took your first step, heaven had already mapped your journey. Before you ever dreamed your first dream, heaven dreamed of you. Your life is not a collection of disconnected moments. It is a masterpiece in progress. It is the unfolding of a story written in the ink of divine intention. This is why you have faced battles that seemed beyond your strength. This is why you have felt resistance that made no sense. Because prophecy is always challenged. The greater the promise, the greater the pressure. The more powerful the destiny, the fiercer the storm that rises against it. But here's the truth they never told you. The storms did not come to destroy you. They came to reveal you. They came to strip away the false layers of identity this world tried to place upon you. They came to awaken the fire of the ancient word that lives inside your bones. And now, beloved, you stand at the edge of revelation. You stand at the threshold of understanding that will shift everything inside you. You are not walking blindly through random days. You are walking under the unfolding canopy of prophetic fulfillment. You are not a bystander in your story. You are the main character in a divine narrative that is still being written. Heaven watches with anticipation. Creation holds its breath. Because as you awaken to this truth, as you step fully into the realization of who you are, the prophecy begins to accelerate. The words spoken long ago begin to manifest in your present. The promises stored in the vaults of eternity begin to pour into your now. Stay with me, because what I will reveal next will lift you even higher. You will see that not only are you living prophecy, you are the living proof that heaven keeps its word. And as you embrace this truth, beloved, you will step into the flow of fulfillment that has been waiting for you all along, because you were never lost, you were never forgotten, you were never overlooked. You have always been the one heaven watched over, the one heaven prepared, the one heaven whispered about in the halls of eternity. Watch this one. Watch as the prophecy unfolds. Now, beloved, let's go deeper. Deeper into the places you rarely look, deeper into the memories you often try to bury beneath layers of forgetfulness, deeper into the moments where you wondered, no, feared, that your life had drifted beyond meaning. The moments when the storms were so fierce, you thought they would tear the very purpose from your hands. The moments when you looked at your reflection and asked quietly, "Is there any way this can still be part of something good?" Listen to me now. With all the force of heaven's certainty, I tell you, those were not the moments of disqualification. Those were the moments of deep alignment. You see only the surface, but heaven saw the roots. Heaven saw how every tear watered the soil of your destiny. Heaven saw how every closed door redirected your steps, not away from purpose, but toward it, though by a path you never expected. They told you the delay was denial. They told you the detour was defeat. They told you the silence was abandonment. But they were wrong. So wrong. The delay was divine timing aligning perfectly behind the scenes. The detour was a hidden corridor leading you away from traps and toward triumph. The silence? Oh, beloved. The silence was heaven working in realms you could not yet see, preparing the fulfillment of the very prophecy written over your life. Type 555 if you feel this truth unlocking something in you. If you now recognize that every twist and turn was part of a perfect prophetic design. Hear me well. The moments you thought were failures were the forging of your strength. The seasons you thought were barren were the building of your foundation. The paths you thought were lost were always leading to the exact place heaven intended. And even now, as you listen, pieces are falling into place inside your mind. The fragments you thought were meaningless are joining together, forming a picture so beautiful it takes your breath away. This is the nature of prophecy, beloved. It rarely unfolds the way human minds expect. Because prophecy is not about ease, it is about orchestration. It is about weaving every thread, even the dark ones, into a tapestry so radiant that heaven itself marvels at the outcome. You have lived through what others could not survive. You have carried weight that would have crushed many, and yet, here you stand, not broken, not finished, but forged. Forged in the fires of destiny, forged in the hidden chambers of heaven's design, forged into a vessel capable of carrying the fullness of what is about to be poured into your life. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will show you that not only has your journey been purposeful, it has been prophetic precision. You will see that you are stepping not into random blessings, but into the exact fulfillment of what was spoken over you long before your first breath. And you will understand, deeply, undeniably, that you have always been moving, step by step, moment by moment, toward this very unfolding. You are not just living in prophecy, you are the prophecy, and it is being fulfilled right before your eyes. Look deeper now, beloved, beyond your circumstances, beyond the events of your life. Look into you, into the very design of your being, into the threads of your soul, the fibers of your spirit, the blueprint written into your very existence. You were not only called to fulfill prophecy, you were crafted as the embodiment of it. Yes, understand this. You are not simply walking a path that was prophesied. You are the prophecy that walks. You carry it in your breath. You carry it in your heartbeat. You carry it in your very DNA. Every detail of who you are is a signature of heaven's design. Your passions, placed there to pull you toward purpose. Your gifts, installed by the master craftsman to equip you for impact. Even your struggles, allowed, yes, but not to destroy you, to shape you, to sharpen you, to stretch you into the capacity needed to carry what you were born for. Type 3333. If you feel this awakening inside you, if you now recognize that you are not random, but chosen, designed, prophesied, listen carefully. The things that made you feel different were never defects. They were divine distinctions. The parts of you that seemed out of place were never mistakes. They were markings of your mission. Even your sensitivities, the way you feel deeply, see sharply, dream vividly, were given to you because the prophecy you carry required a heart capable of perceiving beyond the surface of this world. You see too much to settle for small living. You feel too deeply to ignore the cries of destiny. You dream too vividly to believe the lie of mediocrity. And this is not by accident. This is by intention, by heavenly, strategic, prophetic intention. Because you, beloved, were formed as a message from heaven to the earth. A living letter read by all creation. A declaration that heaven keeps its promises, that light overcomes darkness, that destiny outlasts delay, that purpose survives the pressure. You are not the echo of someone else's calling. You are the original sound of heaven's desire, vibrating through time and space. And here is what they never told you. Your very existence is an answer. Your very presence is a fulfillment. Your life is the living evidence that heaven's words never return void. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will open your eyes even wider. You will see not only that you were born as prophecy fulfilled, but that you are also the catalyst for prophecies yet to come. Your life is not just a destination, it is a doorway through which generations will pass into their own destinies. Because you were never meant to be a single note in heaven's song, you were meant to be the melody that carries the next movement. And as you step fully into this awareness, you will move not as one searching for purpose, but as one carrying purpose wherever you go. You are not accidental. You are not incidental. You are not replaceable. You are the prophecy that is unfolding even now, even here, even in this moment. And heaven is watching, heaven is rejoicing, heaven is moving with you, because you are not waiting for prophecy to find you. You have always been the fulfillment in motion. Now, beloved, watch closely. Watch what begins to unfold when you no longer carry your prophecy in silence, but let it flow freely through your life. Watch how the atmosphere changes around you. Watch how hearts you never even touched before begin to stir at your presence. Because the prophecy you carry is not a private treasure. It is a wildfire waiting for the wind. And the moment you let it breathe, the moment you stop hiding it beneath layers of fear or doubt, it begins to ignite everything it encounters. You feel it already, don't you? The way people turn their heads when you enter a room, as if they sense something they cannot explain. The way conversations deepen unexpectedly, pulled by the gravity of the truth you carry inside. The way circumstances seem to shift when you stand in your full awareness. This is not coincidence. This is not imagination. This is the natural law of the spirit in motion. Because prophecy never remains contained. It moves, it expands, it multiplies. And you, beloved, are the spark that sets it all ablaze. Type 55. If you feel this fire spreading through you, if you know your life is meant to ignite others, hear me well. The fire that has burned quietly within you is now leaping from your life into the lives of those around you. Your courage gives them courage. Your rising gives them permission to rise. Your breakthrough tears open the atmosphere so they too can breathe the air of freedom. You are not just stepping into destiny for yourself. You are pulling others into theirs. You are the proof they needed that purpose is real. You are the living evidence that prophetic words come alive, not in some distant land, but here and now, in flesh and blood, in your very life. They see you, and something awakens in them. They hear your story, and their own embers begin to glow. They feel your fire, and the cold grip of fear loosens its hold on their hearts. What you carry is contagious. It spreads, it ignites, it transforms. You are not merely the carrier of prophecy. You are the catalyst of it. And heaven designed it this way. From the very beginning, you were meant to be a fire starter, a chain reaction of destiny, a living spark that sets generations ablaze. Stay with me, beloved, because what I will reveal next will show you something even greater. You will see that not only are you awakening others, you are awakening nations. You are not just impacting individuals. You are shifting atmospheres over regions. You are not just lighting candles, you are igniting wildfires that spread beyond your sight, beyond your lifetime. And you, beloved, are just getting started, because the fire you carry has no end. It burns brighter with every step you take. It burns hotter with every yes you release into the earth. And it will not stop, it will not fade, it will not die. Because it is not just fire, it is fulfillment. It is heaven's decree made visible in your life. It is the living, breathing, moving, unstoppable force of prophecy alive on the earth. And it moves through you. Now see it fully, beloved. See it without fear. See it without hesitation. See it with the clarity of a soul that has walked through fire and emerged not as ash, but as flame. You are not just carrying a prophecy. You are not just fulfilling a prophecy. You have become the prophecy. And not only that, you have become its continuation. Yes, you are the next chapter of heaven's unfolding story on the earth. You are the living testament that the words spoken long ago are not finished. They are breathing. They are expanding. They are echoing through you into generations yet unborn. What began before your first breath does not end with your final one. It moves through you, beyond you, past the horizon of your own life, into the lives of many. You are not the conclusion. You are the catalyst for new beginnings. You are the spark that sets future fires. You are the voice that awakens future voices. Type 1111 if you feel this truth rising in your spirit. If you know now that you are not the end of the story, but the pen that keeps writing it. Listen closely. There are dreams that have not yet been dreamed that will be sparked by your courage. There are battles that have not yet been fought that will be won because you refuse to back down. There are lives that have not yet been lived that will be forever changed because you chose to rise. You are the bridge between the words of the past and the wonders of the future. You are the connection point between heaven's declarations and earth's awakenings. You are the living pulse of a prophecy that cannot be silenced, cannot be stopped, cannot be contained. This is why your fire refuses to die. This is why your spirit keeps burning brighter, even when the winds of adversity howl against it. Because you are not burning alone. You are burning with the fuel of generations. You are carrying the legacy of those who came before you, and you are igniting the destiny of those who will come after. The story did not start with you, but it will not move forward without you. Heaven chose you. Heaven trusted you. Heaven breathed its words into you, knowing that you would carry them farther than anyone imagined. And now, beloved, you stand not just as a vessel of fulfillment, but as a vessel of continuation. You will write chapters with your choices. You will shape destinies with your steps. You will shift atmospheres with your very existence. Stay with me, beloved, because this is not the ending. This is the ignition point. This is where the embers explode into an unstoppable wildfire. This is where prophecy leaps from the pages of ancient declarations into the living, breathing world around you. You are the prophecy that moves, the prophecy that breathes, the prophecy that carries the voice of heaven into places it has never been heard. Go now. Go as the living fulfillment of promises past and the living promise of wonders yet to come. Go as the fire that cannot be extinguished. Go as the voice that cannot be silenced. Go as the prophecy that will not stop unfolding until every word heaven spoke is alive upon the earth. Go as the answer. Go as the movement. Go as the legacy in motion. Because you, beloved, are not random. You are not chance. You are not accident. You are the living prophecy, and it is still being written through you, because it always has been and it always will be.